How do you do? Won't you sit down? How do you do? Won't you sit down?
Simonetta. Mons veneris, labia majora, labia minora. The mucous membrane secretes a viscous fluid when stimulated, which acts as a lubricant and thus facilitates population. $140 million. 140 million. A million is 1,000 thousands, and that times 140 is 140 million sperms per ejaculation. I'm one out of that 140 million. It's like the Boston Marathon, and I won. Who's there?
Green sickle. Bye.
Are you alone?
Open up, amigo. My main man.
Where is she?
Oh, the whore's in the truck and I'm double parked. Lay a little cash on me, bro.
Let me open the wine now so we can breathe.
That there be juice.
This is the wrong wine.
They didn't have no French vino.
I called, they said they did. What is this?
Mad Dog 2020.
I never heard of this. Where's the corkscrew?
This is 20th century technology. You don't need one for this wine, amigo.
Oh, God, Skag, this is awful.
What's the button for? A quick knockout? For 5 spot more, you can get genuine malt corn brew. Goes down hot, lays them out cold. All in special.
I don't want that.
Fudgy wudgy?
No. Did you forget the candles?
Only the best, my man.
These are used. Where did you get these?
Church on the corner?
You robbed these from the church?
Hell, my man, I had a whole shitload.
Oh, God, Skag!
My man, these are consecrated.
Did you tell her about, you know, me?
Yeah.
How'd you tell her?
Just like you told me.
How?
Why, I said I got this friend, and he's a hypodermiac.
Hemophiliac.
Right.
And what was her reaction?
Goose egg.
Really? What color is your hair?
Just like you wanted.
Is she pretty?
Pretty.
Really?
Any man with red blood in his veins would crawl 500 miles on hands and knees over broken beer bottles and armadillo turds just to hear this enchilada burp.
Oh, God, Skag, she's not cheap, is she?
$50.
No. Is she slutty looking?
In her spare time, she poses for Madonna pictures.
How long's her hair?
Well, I'd say about here.
That's short.
What are you gonna do with a hank of hair?
I asked you to regard
You
that.
want hair? I get you a sheepdog cheap.
I specifically stipulated length and color.
My man, it ain't like shopping at the A&P.
Here, does she look like this?
a born-again Billy Graham girl?
She's not like this? What's so funny?
One leg's longer than the other.
She's not like this.
Oh, a little. Only thing is, she got a mild case of the herpes.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm only goosing you, bro.
Everything's gone awry.
Got a good deal to watch.
I don't want to watch. What will the cost be for just the woman?
50.
I don't mean to impugn your integrity, but is that normal?
Plus 10 for the vino.
For that?
Candles on me. Fuck this. This here driver Talloonsville, Jack.
What's that?
French tickler.
I don't want that.
Take the watch I throw in the tickler.
No.
Want another magazine?
No.
Then we're up to 50. Plus 10, that's $65.
60.
Right. Plus 10 for my time, 70. Grass?
No.
Coke?
No.
Just asking. Tiger Balm.
What's that?
Tiger Balm. Extract from the horn of the white rhino. It gets you stone bone.
I don't need an aphrodisiac.
Of course you don't. Not now. Don't need an umbrella when the sun's shining, do you?
How much?
Oh, man. There's 3, 4, maybe 5 rhinos rotting on the plains of Serengeti to fill this little tent. But it's enough for half a lifetime.
How much?
Top shelf, my man, 75.
Can I owe it to you?
Nothing walks unless the president talks.
I can't afford it.
Mine costs 25.
I can't afford it.
Mobile to home base, come on.
Stand still. Don't breathe. She's got ears. Home base to Mobile. Copy.
What you doing, babe? Over.
Reading. Over.
Want some ice cream? Over.
Negatory, Mom, but thanks. What's your 1020?
Just dropped off the fare downtown, honey, babe. Conventioneers are coming on like locusts. Catch you on the flip-flop, honey, babe.
40 Roger.
Give me the money, I'll bring her up.
Could we postpone this?
God damn! I went out of my way to get you a woman. Not just any woman, but a woman with hair and this and... Damn, boy, you know how much business I
I'm
lost?
sorry.
Sorry, ain't gonna help me pay your mama the rent tomorrow.
She suspects something.
Use my room.
But if I'm not here when she calls, she'll come looking.
She won't look for you there. You leave by your rumors entrance. Come back in your private entrance. Say you went for a walk.
I don't know.
Now you decide if you want to ride or slide.
I've planned this for a year.
Ride or slide?
Right.
All right, then lay no cash on me, bro. What's that?
The money.
Don't you have paper?
I've hoarded loose change for over a year. It's the only way I can get money for the ice cream.
How am I going to pay with 97 pounds
10,
of coins?
20, 30,
This is a real ass
40,
pain.
50,
This is a real
60,
snafu, my man.
Should we postpone it?
I don't know if she's going to take it.
Wait.
What?
I have to ask you something.
You want the tickler?
No! When you bring her up,
Yeah?
and then you leave us, right?
Not unless you want me to cheerlead. Taylor, he's my man.
Sky, come on!
This is important. Sorry, amigo.
When it's just me and her, what do I do? I mean, I know what to do, but how would you say get things started?
Hang loose. Drink a little of the juice and that one-eye world will find its way home.
Skag, concerning the actual womanly part,
Yeah?
could we possibly discuss this a little?
Oh, I could talk all night about the vertical smile. I've seen dogs rip open jugglers for it. Bulls break down barn doors for it. Roosters chew through chicken wire to get in the coop. Why, I've even seen cowboys get thrown off bronzes on purpose. Shag to fancy some freckle little ponytail sitting in the bleachers. You can name the things a man won't do for a little patch of real estate no bigger than a fried egg.
What was that?
What?
My mom's cab, she just pulled up.
Holy shit!
Go down the back way, we'll do it again another night.
I'll bring the girl when your mama leaves.
Mom?
Yeah? What you doing?
Sleeping.
How's my baby? All dressed for bed? You didn't do that. Where are you going in your dreams?
I wanted to see if it still fits, so I must have dozed off. I thought you were downtown.
I had a nearby pair. You must be roasted out of your mind. Look at Honey Babe. You got the air conditioner off and the window open.
I hate the noise, that hum.
And spring music.
I'd rather have fresh air.
The air's not fresh, it's all chemicals.
There's a river breeze.
Putrid air, factory air, poison air. No, sir. You seen that ice cream man?
No.
You take plasma?
Yes.
What for?
I scrape my gums with a toothbrush.
Where?
It's all right.
Let's see.
It's all right.
Don't brush so hard.
All right.
Don't frown on me. Remember your last tooth pull.
Every quart.
So, what you been doing?
After supper, I watched a omnivorous documentary on TV on gray whales. I weeded the garden. We have a big slug problem, you know. 1/3 of the tomatoes are destroyed. I called Mrs. Yarbrough. She gave me a list of books on slug defense.
Beer.
Pardon?
Stale beer attracts them. Put it around in little bowls. They smell it, think it's the mating scent, crawl up the bowl, fall in, and drown in their own sin.
You made that up, Mom.
Old-time remedy goes way back. Look it up in your books. I know a thing or two, sonny boy. We came from farm people, you know.
Drown in sin?
You shush. And I heard you talking on the CB with a trucker.
Coal miner. Hey, good buddy, it ain't my dog head pup, and it won.
Well, you can't expect everybody to be on your level. So, ain't seen that ice cream man anytime, Ted.
I bought an Eskimo pie from him when I was in the garden.
I told you, I don't want you buying ice cream from him. You want something, you call me.
I didn't want to bother you.
It's no bother. Come up here.
No. Oh, I forgot. Teddy called.
What's he want? If I didn't know.
He says he's free to put in the other skylight, which means he wouldn't mind spending a few days here, which means he still wants to marry you.
Son of a bee, never mind.
You promised me a skylight, Mom.
Skylight, not a daddy. Now, you look through this Sears Roebuck catalog here and pick out a nice shirt so you'll look nice and handsome for the races tomorrow.
Can you afford to take off?
Half a day. You'll fix a little chicken and lemonade, park by the gate, see the whole thing.
Oh. We can't go inside.
Oh, now, sugar, all those uppity ladies swinging brand new handbags and roughhousers carousing and carrying on. No, sir, we'll park by the gate. You bring your binoculars.
And then the planetarium.
Oh,
And then the museum.
oh, now, honey, baby. School kids yelling and running up and down the stairs. No, sir. Oh, I'd ever let you talk me into this thing. You look like one of them Hollywood outlaws. Well, something's wrong with it. Pick out a nice shirt and I'll pick it up in the morning.
I don't need a new shirt, Mom.
Sure you do.
The closet's full.
Oh, well, this one's frayed on the sleeve. This one's crooked. I swear Look here, you like this shirt?
Do they have it in a round collar?
Oh, that's too old-fashioned. You like this shirt?
Either
Blue or white?
yellow or pink.
Oh, no, honey, that's not for you. You want to look distinguished.
Blue.
Well, you got a lot of blue.
White?
That's a good choice. And I'll see if they have it in a round collar.
Oh, and pick up those books at the library for me.
Mrs. Yarborough says you got an overdue book, $1.95.
Could we afford to buy a copy of this book?
No. You've got so many books. You know, I think next year I'm going to have that wall knocked out, put up a greenhouse for you, and that observatory you want, and your own bathroom so you don't have to go trudging up and down the stairs.
Teddy could do a masterful job with that.
Never you mind about Teddy. Hang that suit up.
Oh, we could stop by Mrs. Boland's. She has some knickknacks for me.
Like what?
Jerry's parachute.
You ain't jumping out of no airplane.
I only want to make a canopy over the bed.
Son of a bee. She called you?
No.
You called her?
Yes.
I don't want to talk to you such a woman.
Yes, ma'am.
She ought to be on death row. No mom in the hemophilia chapter even talks to her, letting her boy go jumping out of airplanes.
Jerry made 27 jumps. He had special shoes and padding, and he jumped on sand.
And did it happen when he landed on that barbed wire fence?
It was a freak accident.
She was a freak mother. And why you want a dead man's thing, I'll never know.
I loved how he used to talk about his life being cleaved in two. Pre-jump and post-jump.
Well, that's just how her heart's cleaved. I held her hand there in the emergency room when they was pumping 23 quarts of blood in her, boy. Oh, no, sir, I can't allow it. No, sir. So you get your mind off there and do. You are what you are. Where's that overton book?
I'd like to have it renewed.
This is the third time, love.
Never mind then.
What is this?
Botticelli. Painting.
Nudies, eh?
Art. Yes. Primavera and the birth of Venus.
Looks like a naked woman on the half shell to me.
That damn skag.
That his?
He had it.
Had it?
It's his.
He give it to you?
He was up here and he must have left it by mistake.
Well, you make sure he gets it back.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give it him.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a pedigreed bum. A drinker, therefore a liar, therefore a thief, therefore trouble. What'd he get from you?
Nothing.
No, sir, I don't buy that. Life's always tit for tat. I don't want him up here no more. Or anybody else I went to.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're special. He's out of here tomorrow. I swear, I could rip him apart with my hands. Just the looks of him sticks in my craw.
Then why did you rent him a room?
Well, damn if I wouldn't rent to Beelzebub if he could fork up 30 advance rent and 30 security for damages. Glad your daddy ain't here to see how I carved up his dream home to rent rooms by the week. You could see me now, leaving suitcases bigger than me in the taxi. Daddy was such a man. Wouldn't let me so much as lift the sugar spoon. When he carried me over the threshold down there in the vestibule, I said, what are we going to do with all these rooms? He said, fill them with kids. Just what I did. All the world's socks without a name. All the shoes without a double end up here. All the bastard kids in the world. Good night, lovey. Brush your teeth, Kay.
I did.
Brush them again, please.
You going to bed now?
No, there's some good business at the airport.
Don't take any creeps, okay?
Oh, don't you worry about your mom. I got a left-hand shade Shivaree baby. Night, love.
Night, Mom. Bring home stale beer. We're gonna drown him in sin.
Hang up your suit. Don't wait up.
Hear about Chandler? They found him dead. They found him on the walk. They're calling it suicide. And they're calling it accidental. Somebody saw him hanging out the window, waving down the ice cream man. They think he slipped. What a karma. To die for an Eskimo pie. They're calling it natural causes. They found a brain tumor the size of an orange. Not Mandarin, Florida. Lodged in the medulla oblongata. Very rare. Only kills 1 out of every 140 million. Who's there?
A man and a lady. Open up, amigo. Everything says hi, my man. Unless your zipper snags.
Said we'd do it another night.
This is Laura.
You must be Chandelier.
Chandler.
Chandler.
Well, see here, my man, just like in that book of yours. Left leg's longer than the other.
Shut up.
Adios.
No, wait, Skag. Have a drink.
Ain't you never heard three's a crowd?
In my neighborhood, they say three's almost as much fun as four.
Chandler, he's my man.
How do you do? Won't you sit down? At the table?
Oh, you like it on the table?
No, I mean...
I understand. I do a guy who's into closets.
No, I mean for a drink of wine or tea or... Well, that's all I've got. Skag brought this wine, but not having drunk it, I can't testify as to its merits.
What's the matter?
I don't remember where I hid it. I didn't want my... Well, actually, I put it where it wouldn't get broken.
Skag says it's good night if you get cut.
That's not true.
I had a client do a massive coronary on me once. Thing was, I didn't know, and I kept going.
I really wish I could remember where I hid... I was up here, didn't she?
It's okay. I don't need any wine.
Do you like music?
Honey, I'd gut my dog if I thought it'd make a good sound.
What would you like to hear?
Whatever brings you to a head, sweetheart. You read all these books?
Yes.
I like brains.
Pardon?
Brains. I like it.
I'm a bibliophile.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would you prefer something else?
No, love, it's fabulous. Relax.
I am.
No, you're not. Really, let yourself go.
Thank you.
Let's sit on the bed and talk about it.
Momentarily.
It's all right, love. At least you don't want to pour teriyaki sauce all over me.
Pardon?
No. You still looking for that wine?
Yes.
Wouldn't you rather undress me?
I would really like to have some wine first.
Look, you want to do this some other time?
Would that be inconvenient?
Well, I'm booked all week for the AMA and Shriners convention.
No. Now, tonight.
Then you gotta rise to the occasion. Because I've got other people to see.
Oh.
You saw Legacy online?
Yes, I did.
It's on the big one for online.
I didn't know.
Otherwise,
35?
for a straight.
What else is, you know, available?
Well, there's straight, half and half, doggy, and round the world.
Fine.
You want the works?
Sure.
Whoa, wild man, that's 250 plus mucho stamina.
Oh, I see. Let's, just regular.
Let's get the fish in the pan here, babe.
I'm not quite ready yet.
Want me to talk filthy?
No. Thank you.
With an accent, AMO?
Thank you just the same.
Want to just shoot the breeze a while?
Would that be possible?
Walter used to have to talk first.
Walter?
Philosophy prof, Tuesday nights.
Really? What did he talk about?
We talked about the Greek boys and diabolical materialism. Hooked up a garden hose to his exhaust pipe, sat in the back seat, and there went my education. So, what should we talk about?
Why did he kill himself?
The man had a thing about, reality. All that about, I can think, therefore I'm here.
I think, therefore I am.
They changed it.
No, it's still the same.
Let's talk about the planets. What's that?
That's an artist's conception of the origin of our universe. It's called the Big Bang Theory.
I know that theory. Feel better? Good. Let's go.
No, please, don't squeeze my wrist so hard.
What'd I do?
I bruise quite easily.
Jesus, what is this thing you've got?
Blood disorder. It's not contagious. Inherited. Actually, it's the lack of a protein in the blood plasma which regulates the time it takes for blood to clot.
That's a real bitch. Can I undress you?
Yes?
What a fine ass bun. Silk? Relax. Your neck is so tight. Let your arms just hang on. Sure. Yes. Touch me.
Mobile to home base, copy.
Stand still.
Police!
Please don't move.
Hey, you got a back door here. I'm on probation.
Please, it's my mother.
Mobile to home base, come on.
Home base to Mobile. Copy.
Whoa, treetop pole. Sorry to wake you, sugar, but I'm taking some oil people over to the palm room and I won't be home till very late, so don't you worry none, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Sugar, you brush your teeth?
Yes, ma'am.
Dental floss?
Yes, ma'am.
Brush them again, honey babe.
Yes, ma'am.
Night, night, lovey. Over.
Night, Mom. Over.
Your mama loves you.
I really need some wine.
You don't need any wine. You need to come over here.
But it's right here. Somewhere.
And after wine, you'll want to brush your teeth and floss. Bonzo's gonna think I've been moonlighting.
What are you doing?
Seducing you.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Lay your sweet head down on a nice white pillow.
Pillow! Eureka! Would you like some?
Just a swig.
Darn cap is so tight.
You have to break the metal band first.
Can't seem to get the...
Here.
Oh, God.
You cut?
On the cap.
Oh, shit. You gonna die now?
My life is not that exciting.
Please don't die on me, Cupcake.
I'm fine.
Let me call an ambulance.
No, I'm fine.
Are you fainting?
No.
Sure?
Yes,
You look pale.
I'm Caucasian. Thank you.
Oh, you're so cold.
I have to rest now.
You're not checking out, are you?
No.
Sure.
Yes. Would you please go?
I'll come back some other time.
Yes.
And we can talk about the stars and all.
Yes.
And maybe you'd like to take Walter's Tuesday night slot.
Would you please go?
Hey. Sweetie babe, I need the money.
But nothing happened.
You pay for the time, not the ride, babe.
Money. I gave the money to Skag.
Skag? He don't take the squirt, boy. I need some paper to account my time to Bonzo.
I gave the money to Skag.
If you lie, me and Bonzo's coming back.
Did you hear about Chandler? He's missing. Not a clue. He left no note, took nothing. He went forth into the world unencumbered. Somebody saw him among the vagabonds. Somebody saw him into a freight train. Cadaverous moon. Go on. Spin off into the nearest black hole you pockmarket hag. Who'll miss you? Dogs will find someone else to howl at. Go on your feet. That's not even your own light, but reflected sun. The only men you ever had left their footprints on them and never came back. One side's too cold, the other's too hot. Habitable parasite of the earth. You sit up there with that vicious silence, you swollen lump of a whore's earwax.
Sorry, I'm used to woke you.
Excuse me?
Yeah? Good night.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm sorry if my coffee woke you.
I wasn't asleep.
That's wonderful.
Good night.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Exactly what type of music is music precisely? Green hair, hippies, raisins?
All that and more.
Oh.
name's Shivaree.
Shivaree.
Ain't my real name.
Professional name? I'm Chandler.
Wish my arms was longer.
You just moved in?
So what? Just passing through.
The occupants usually don't stay long in those apartments.
Well, nice to meet you.
Ha!
Terrible.
This night affords a crystalline view of the constellation Hercules.
Man alive. How and I got buttery moon.
Actually, it's the gibbous days.
Say again.
More than half, but less than full. When its parameters are convex.
You some kind of astronomer?
That's my days awake.
Boy, still angling to string that unstrung pearl.
I beg your pardon?
Me, I just let it roll around the night on the lake.
You love this bandage during thunderstorms. St. Elmo's fire dances on that church steeple over there.
When did you come south, Yank?
I was born here.
Not talking like that.
I taught myself the provincial dialect now in widespread disuse, standard American English. Perhaps we could have tea sometime.
Sometimes for dreams. I'm up for it right now.
Splendid.
But not for tea. You got beer?
No, but I have some questionable wine.
I know the brand well.
Out front there are two doors. The room is entrance on the left and the private on my right. If you just ring the buzzer on... What are you doing?
Making a bridge sport. Let down your locks, Rapunzel. I'm a-coming over.
Not on that.
Hell, it ain't the Golden Gate. Anybody gets you there. Oh, God. Hi. Well, ain't this a kick in the old wazoo?
What's all this?
Bees?
I've never seen anybody dressed like that before.
Well, there was a time way back in Egypt when a man was so scarce that a woman had to wear beads and do a little dance in the marketplace to attract one. Woolworths.
And what's your purpose?
I'm warming up for a show tonight.
Oh.
Private party.
Oh, won't you sit down? I hang a bunch up on the rafters, and when they're right, they fall.
Just like old what's-his-bucket. An apple fell, and he invented the law of gravity.
Newton. Oh, well, actually, he didn't invent it. He merely described and formulated a law based upon observation.
So what are you formulating with fallen bananas?
It's not an experiment. They're more nutritious when they're ripe.
Well, why don't you just keep them down here and eat them when they're ripe?
Well, you can't just tell by the outer coloring. When it's truly ripe, a chemical reaction occurs, the stem weakens, and it falls.
Ah.
Tell me about your profession.
Well, you could pluck out my fingernails, and I wouldn't reveal the sacred mysteries of the dance. Disclosure is punishable by arthritic hips.
Why is it sacred?
Why, it only celebrates the most important thing in the whole world. That's all, sport.
Which is?
Man and woman.
Oh.
I saw belly dancers in the murals on the tombs in Egypt with zills on their fingers.
You've been to Egypt?
Hell, sport, I danced there in moonlight before the temple of Isis.
And where do you dance now?
Wherever the power of woman to bring new life is appreciated. Well, sometimes I just drop in a nursing home, dance for the infirm and the old. They're really the best appreciators.
But can you make a living doing that?
Well, sport, you can dance for dance and get a flat rate. Or you can dance for tips and get what you get. Well, like after dancing at the Hyatt last night, 7 sheiks from Dubai approached me. Says they was throwing some highbrow shindig up in their suite. Would I grace their presence with the dance? Salom, Malikum, the whole bit. And I said, hell yeah. And I walks in and it looks like a sheet sail. All these Mid-Eastern folks jabbering, and the musicians go big for some Gwazi tune, and I let loose my stuff. Oh, I do bailing, where I put myself in an envelope, like a little chrysalis in a gossamer cocoon, listening to the beat of my heart. And then I break out with hip shimmies, belly flutters, shoulder rolls, mad swirls, Byzantine smiles, half-closed eyes. And my hands are cobras slithering on air, hoods open. And I'm Little Egypt, Theodora, Nefertiti, Salome, all in one skin. And those before me were Herod and Solomon and Caesar and Tutankhamun. shouting, "Ay-you-ah, Shivaree, ay-you-ah," which roughly translated means, "Go for it, little darling." And this young sheep, he's clapping hands to my bills, and he rolls up his $100 bill and tries to stick it in my clothes, which makes me stop dancing, which makes the musicians stop, and there's this hush when I fling that $100 bill down on the rug, and it gets so quiet you could hear a rat tiptoe on cotton. And I says, "Look here, sucker, I'm a dancer, and I'm moved by Ishtar, Aphrodite, Venus, Isis, Astarte, and Ricky Lee Jones. All them sultry ladies of the East. Why, I am the goddess of the feathery foot, and I only take orders from the moon, direct. Why, I have turned dives into temples, cadavers into foot stompers, drunks into believers, and Tuesday night into Sunday morning gospel time. And I don't take tips. Well, it ain't proper to tip a goddess." And I starts to leave in a huff, and the young sheep comes to apologize. Asks me to Arabia, he would take care of everything. And then I know he's talking about the even more ancient horizontal dance of the harem girl. And I says, "Tell me, sheep, you got biscuits and gravy over there?" And he says, "What's biscuits and gravy?" And I walks out saying, "See there, sheep, you're living a deprived life." And that's my story, Bub. Now, where's this wine?
Wine? Oh, of course. Oh, but what time is your dancing engagement?
15 minutes ago.
So you have to leave soon.
After a little vino. Let him wait. Just a pack of apes looking for a thrill. Well, what's this for, Tommy Beats?
I observe the stars.
And maybe an occasional lighted window.
I find the movements in the heavens more interesting.
I admire your principles. So you're a star man, huh? What's these pictures here?
Well, various heavenly phenomena. Nebulae, double stars, comets, Jupiter's moons, and our moon itself.
So how'd you get these pictures?
I mount a camera on the telescope. It has a self-adjusting device to compensate for the Earth's motions. Please, don't touch the setting. It's fixed on the star.
Can I look see?
Do you see a cluster of 3 stars?
Yeah.
Do you see one of the stars brighter than the others, kind of pulsating?
Yeah.
That's Zeta Carinae, the largest star in our Milky Way.
It looks about the same as the other side wall.
Well, it's further away, about 9,000 light years, which is the distance light travels in a vacuum in one sidereal year. About 6 million miles times 9,000.
And, Karen.
It's a blue supergiant, about 100 times bigger than our sun. It will explode soon.
Tonight?
By cosmological standards, soon is any time in the next 100,000 years.
So how come she's exploded?
Well, the star is a supernova. It's consumed itself, burned itself up from within, and is about to explode, at which time it will unleash the light and heat of 1 billion suns.
1 billion suns, exploding stars, 9,000 light years. You ever come down here with the rest of us?
I ceased being an earthling after my first parachute jump.
You do that?
My life was cleaved in 2, pre-jump and post-jump. You hang on to the wing brace waiting for the jump master to nod. You must believe that nylon folded in a certain way could subterfuge gravity. He nods. This is it. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and you fall away. The piper cut's just a toy. You leave the heaviness of flesh and become pure spirit sublime as sunlight shafting through cumulonimbus. 4, 5, 6 1,000. The earth nears you and reminds you that you're no more than a gnat whirling. 7, 8, 9, 10 1,000. Find the ripcord, pull, and the miracle happens. A fabulous nylon cherry blossoms up so pretty overhead and prolongs the ecstasy.
Praise the Lord.
You yell like a baby out of the womb. And as you rumble towards the earth, you know this is it. This is really it.
Man alive. How do you support all these bad habits?
I'm an astrobiphysicist. I'm in the manufacture of life-saving drugs made in their purest form in a zero-gravity environment.
But can you name the 7 dwarfs?
No? Can you name the constellation?
I never saw one.
I'll show you. It's just interstellar geometry. It's connecting the stars with imaginary chalk.
Do you think the make him put each star up there like he was decorating a wedding cake, or just sort of slung them across the sky like popcorn pigeons.
I think he started to put each star in order, but then found chaos more interesting. But then we imposed order on the chaos and made pictures with the stars. Called them Cassiopeia's chair, Hercules.
Now, just how do you see a Hercules and all that jumble?
It's between Corona Borealis and the Lyre.
Now make believe you're talking to a centipede.
Follow my finger. That's the sky.
With your so's on.
3 stars?
Going strong.
That's Hercules' club.
Lost me.
It's like the meaty part of a turkey leg.
Got it.
Now follow the finger to 1 star.
I'm there.
That's his fist holding the drumstick.
You say so. Well, where's the rest of it?
All right, this is the sky. Now imagine Hercules on right knee, club raised, left leg before him, left hand thus, all upside down.
Still don't see it, Bob.
Well, it's difficult to picture the picture instantaneously. Perhaps if you were to lie down on the bed upside down, you could get a better...
Hell. You stargazers are slicker than hogs in slime.
Your assumption as to my motive is entirely erroneous.
I ain't never seen a pair of pants that didn't talk true, Lou. I wasn't really thinking, screw you.
I regard myself as something more than a pair of pants.
Good night, Starman.
No! Think what you want, but I'm not that.
So used to apes mauling me when I dance. I can't tell a bona fide man anymore. I'll take that wine now. I've got a sudden case of that answers Jim Jams.
What do you mean?
Well, that's when you think yourself a temple dancer swirling through the incense. You look in the spectator's eye and see a cheap striptease. Just starting over.
I'm sorry.
You said it was questionable. Question is, will we live?
Why do you keep dancing for apes?
This is what I was born for. If there's one appreciator in the pack, I'll wear my feet down to the ankle. Once I was dancing in the Sicilian bistro, this dude loaded beachers, standing in a corner, peeling an orange in one hand, even the rind in one piece unbroken. And I thought, damn, any man who could be that gentle with an orange must be something else with a lady. He starts talking cotton candy, and out to sea on his yacht Il Caprice, he slips a Spanish fly in my wine.
Then what?
Oh, strap on your seatbelt, sport. I let him have the Roman special. Stuck a finger down my throat, upchucked all over that orange peel and whiz bag, leaped in the Mediterranean and swam to shore.
So what do you do for excitement?
Oh, I work my regular job.
Which is?
I read feet.
Pardon?
Oh, you heard of palmistry. Well, this is pedistry. It's more accurate. I see you're from Missouri. Off your shoe and sock, Buzz. Come on, I'll read the future.
That's frivolous.
Sure it is, sure it is. Till it comes true.
You don't really set store by it, do you?
Off your shoe and sock, infidel, lest you're afraid.
Afraid of what?
Why, of having all your shaky beliefs come crashing down in a stinking junkie, that's what.
Go on. Predict one thing. Anything.
Silence. You've got a real long lifeline, but
But what?
it's crossed
By what?
by a very strong pain.
What does that mean?
It means you're a damn fool!
No, please, I'm rude!
Fool! Go back to school! don't go falling in love. Your name's just gone straight to the bottom of a long list of broken hearts. Did you ever learn to touch a lady with some Django fingers?
I read a lot.
How many wet-eyed damsels do you got in your pretty home?
I never had a girlfriend.
Oh, you're gonna go far in this world, Peach Fuzz, because you lie with such a God-lovely smile.
It's the truth.
Kiss me, Peach Fuzz, for I yawn to death. Soon, and I ain't talking cosmological soon. My granddaddy can do better than that. I gotta go.
No, don't go.
Give me a reason to stay.
I got reasons. I got 140 million reasons.
Whoa! Say them all. Let it take all night. Let's get some proper beat. And I challenge you to barefoot, one-handed frisbee on the levee, best out of three, and I'll dance for you special. Oh, come on, Peach Fuzz, say yes. Well, move, statue, before your feet take root.
I can't.
Come on. Let's break rowdy on a midnight beach.
I can't go outside.
Oh, Ella's gonna explode and release enough heat and light to vaporize. If I get time, I'll compare you to the moon. Come on.
I'm a hemophiliac. A bleeder.
Come on, Peach Fuzz. You gotta rise before the rooster to razzle me.
I wanted to tell you before, but you made me forget. I rarely go outside. Even then it's in the back seat of a padded cab that my mother drives to support me. And that's to the emergency room for transfusion, dentists, library, museums, sometimes restaurants. Classic hemophilia. The inability to form a plasma protein, factor VIII, which makes thrombin, which converts fibrinogen to fibrin, which clots blood. Which means you don't run barefoot on the levee. Or jump from airplanes, or anything else. It's a myth you can die from a scratch. Well, you don't die. You ooze for days. You lie still. You read, you think. A lot. Too much. Of a lifetime of premeditated baby steps across a room. All owing to the minutest biochemical sampling on a strand of mom's DNA. You retreat from the world because you bruise easily. You befriend paranoia. The room's full of assassins. The light bulb, the table's edge, the door jamb. Anything. And that's every moment's dread. Bumping, bruising, emergent joints, degradation of bone, cartilage, or muscle. Rig the IV, insert the needle. Plastic bag of somebody else's plasma. A lot of cat bears. Thus the pattern. This is my domain. You might call me master of insignificance.